Pim! That movie is so loud, I lopped off my topiary's tail.
Good. Maybe a few more explosions and it'll look like a normal shrub.
What are you watching anyway? Galacta Girl?
Wrong. Galactic Girl 2, Cyborg's Revenge. Hey, it's my favorite flick from the year 2121.
We have a pretty extensive library of other movies you can watch on your Cinespecs. Nice, peaceful movies.
Ooh, like My Summer in the Country?
Don't you just love that part where Hannah's dumped by her boyfriend, the guitarist, right after he writes her that really romantic song? Doesn't that make you sad?
No, it makes me gag. Ooh.
Okay, fine. But I know that somewhere in there, buried deep inside, is a little piece of Pim that is emotional and sensitive. A Pim that cares.
I care. I care how many androids Galactic Girl's gonna take out.
Meet a boy named Phil and his family. All the pictures from the 22nd century. Got a rented time machine and they're on their way to a time way, way, way back in the day. So now it's Phil of the future, keeping it together just as best as he can. Phil of the future. He's a 22nd century man. 22nd century on a holiday through history, but the final destination was a mystery. Cause something on the time machine had blown, so they ended up right here in our time zone. So now it's Phil of the future. Never knew in history just where he would land. Phil of the future. He's a 22nd century man. Phil of the future. He's a 22nd century man.
You are beautiful just the way you are, he said, as he took her hand in his. I don't care if you have a weird rashy thing on your face. I see only perfection. I see only love.
Bravo! Bravo! Lana, you have outdone yourself with that short story. Now let's hear from Pim.
You said what now?
Let's hear your story, Pim. Oh, don't play coy with me, Pim. Now come up, tell your story.
My story. I grew up in a small town. A mom, a dad, one brother, one annoying brother.
Oh, Pim, you make me laugh. Ha! Ha, ha, ha! I know a clever girl like you must have written an absolutely engaging piece. Please, share.
Really, maybe someone else would like to go first.
Oh, look, little Pim is shy.
Shy my eye. I'm sorry, I need to stop. These fluorescent lights are really bugging my eyes. They're totally throwing me off. May I? Oh, now I can see. Think more clearly.
FYI, I've won this Invention Expo 3 years in a row. Looking to 4P.
Portable changing room?
Yep. Think about it. You shop in the mall, you got Daddy's gold card, and you find the cutest outfit. But all the changing rooms are full. What do? You pull out your portable changing room. Voila. So cool. Thank you. I feel like a magician.
Students, everyone put the finishing touches on your inventions, and I'll be back here this evening for the judging. And remember, the winner gets his or her picture on the cover of the Pickford Times. So some of you might want to think about a haircut. Hector? Until then, your projects are safe and sound here. We've even beefed up security. Officer Cobb is going to keep an eye on things. Affirmative. Nicely said, Cobb. Carry on.
Just for giggles. Iffy, what'd you come up with?
May I introduce the first voice-activated pudding dispenser? Pudding, please.
Oh, whoop-de-stinkin' do. Got yourself some pudding. So how's it powered? Batteries? Solar?
Yes, again, my curious little friend. I will tell you, though, it runs on the liquid from this container. Yeah, that's good fuel.
You can't drink fuel. Look, Iffy, you may have beat me on the last math test, but I own the expo. Own. That's right, Roger Nucci. is the king. I am the king.
Isn't Mears' Roger guy weirdly competitive?
I'd say he's plain weird.
There's no way that he's beating our invention.
The puddinator.
That's right. Oh, I win. Thank you. Thank you.
No way, Phil, it was wide.
Keely, that was in by a mile.
Okay, tiebreaker.
Ha! Come on, Keely, say it. Say it.
Phil Diffie is a tennis master of the universe, now in whatever century he may live in. But remember, I've been tennis master 8 times. You've only been it 7 times.
Keely, Keely, Keely.
Don't you triple Keely me.
2 out of 3?
Duh.
So Galactico's lying there in the rubble, and she looks up and sees all these armed androids looming over her. All she can think is, I'm gonna die. But then she remembers what her grandfather always told her. Never give up, never give in. She has no ammunition left, so she uses her body as a weapon. She flips in the air and boom! 1 man down. Then she does a fancy karate kick into another cyborg and bam! He falls like a domino, knocking out 2 of his men in the process. And just when she thought she'd conquered all, the master android steps up behind her. Run, Galactigirl, run! She whips around and jabs her steel-toed boot into his one area of weakness, his big toe. Then he tumbles down, defeated. Galactigirl has made the world safe again. The end.
Oh, that was magnifique.
Pim, you roll.
Pim, you have such an original voice. You're so incredibly creative.
Thanks. Give me an A. Gotta go. See ya.
Wait. I was just wondering if you had any more stories.
Yeah, loads of them.
Good. A few of my students are going up against Miss O'Leary's creative writing class. With you on board, Miss O'Leary will be crawling out of here with her tail between her legs.
If I help, what do I get out of it?
Extra credit and a letter of recommendation if you're ever looking for a job.
And I get to move my desk away from Iron Fibble, who smells like bologna.
Deal.
Hey, there he is. You must be pretty excited about the Invention Expo. So what'd you and Keely end up designing?
Oh, a voice-activated pudding dispenser.
Oh, that's good. That's good. I like that.
Powered by a milk engine.
What did you say?
All the other kids' inventions were powered by gas or batteries, so I figured it'd be cool to make a little milk engine. You don't look so good. You feeling all right?
Phil, the reason why the other kids aren't using a milk engine is because they won't be invented for another 100 years.
Really?
Yes, it was invented in the year 2075 by Amerigo Pelosi after the Earth ran out of oil. He amazed the world by pouring low-fat milk into his scooter.
So this is bad.
Phil, you gotta get it back. You gotta destroy it or something.
Dad, it's not possible. I mean, the school's locked. They have a security guy down there.
Son, the discovery will lead to a lot of attention. They'll want to see your designs, which you don't have. The media will be at our doorstep. People will find out we're from the future. Get it? Our lives are gonna be ruined.
Ruined?
We have to move.
Move? You mean leave Pickford?
Exactly.
But I like it. You like it here. We all like it here.
Phil, when we moved here, we knew it was only temporary. Granted, I didn't think we'd be out here so soon, but so be it. Let's start packing.
So I got your message. Where's your racket?
My dad says that our Puddinator project will draw a lot of attention, and that it'll expose that we're from the future. My family has to move.
But this is crazy. We had all these plans. We were gonna go fishing this summer, and I hate fishing. The only reason I was gonna go was because I thought it might be fun with you. So, when are you leaving?
Tonight.
Tonight? I hate this. It's not fair. It seems like kids should have a say on whether they move or not.
Tell me about it.
So, you want to play one last game of tennis?
Keely, you know I do. I can't. I have to help Hack. Bye, Keely. Sorry.
Bye, Phil.
This can't be happening. It's so unfair. See, Dad wants us to just up and move to Tucson.
No.
I know, it's painful, isn't it?
Yeah.
You couldn't have said it better, Curtis. This whole thing is just one big pain in the backside. What's gonna happen 6 months from now? When something else goes wrong, we're just gonna keep running?
Curtis, feel pain, no one to move.
I know, I feel you. What can I do?
No! Curtis, say to Phil, take pain away!
Take the pain away? Take the pain away? You're saying take matters in my own hands. You're saying if I don't want to move, I should do something about it. I should create my own destiny. Curtis, sometimes you are so wise.
Pim, I got an interesting call from your English teacher, Ms. Winston. I think you have some explaining to do. She told me how you wowed the class with your creative writing assignment.
It was no big deal.
I'd say it was a galactical big deal. Pim, you can't go around using the plots of movies and passing them off as your own ideas. It's plagiarizing.
Well, technically, I came up with the idea first. I mean, Galactic Girl's screenwriter won't even be born for another 100 years. It was worth a shot.
Ms. Winston said you'll be sharing another one of your stories. So I expect you'll inform Ms. Winston how you blatantly plagiarized a story that hasn't been written yet. And then you will read the original one you wrote to her.
Sure, Mom. I'd never dream of cheating again. It was a one-time thing.
Good.
Halt!
You cop?
Affirmative, who are you?
I'm Duffy. Rupert Duffy. Head office said he needed some backup.
Which one of those idiots sent you down here?
Short one.
I knew it.
Anyway, why don't you grab a candy bar and walk the grounds? I'll cover the floor. Good work, Cobby.
Not gonna happen, Duffy. I'm responsible for the safety of these wonderful gadgets, so I don't care if Mayor Percy himself walked through these doors. Nobody's getting in here.
Copy that. Unit 2, this is Ranger. Bologna is still in the sandwich. I repeat, the bologna is still in the sandwich. Toast all bread.
Wheat or white?
Wheat. Definitely wheat.
Roger, Ranger.
What was that all about?
Ordering lunch.
Freeze!
Please, you've got to help. My limousine broke down and I don't know what to do. Can you help fix it?
Sorry, I'm not leaving.
Pipe down, listen up. I'm Special Agent Dawkins from the Bureau.
Are you from Washington?
You wish I was from Washington. I'm here to take a look at some of your inventions, one in particular.
He's here for the milk engine. My dad said this would happen.
All right, which one of you senior officer here?
Darvin Cobb, Jr. At your service.
Talk to me. I like your look, Cobb. Ever think about becoming a detective?
Every waking moment.
It's a rigorous test. How many push-ups can you do?
Boy kind of, girl kind.
Oh, that's rich. That is rich.
You are even more beautiful than I imagined.
Next up, we have my star pupil, Pim Diffie, or as I like to call her, Little Miss Shakespeare. Now remember, Pim, the pen is mightier than the sword. So get out there and win this battle for me. And the team.
Yeah, I'm going to read a totally original story I wrote all by myself called Race for Time, Zombie Invasion. And again, these fluorescent lights are giving my eyes total bugginess. It's okay, I got it covered. Literally. We come up on a desolate building. It's dark, eerie, creepy music plays. There's this totally ominous feeling we just can't put our finger on. Something bad is going to happen. Something very bad. No! Sorry about that. So then, we're inside the building. We see a man running down the corridor. What's he running to? Or from? Then, he jumps out the window to his death below. Then he miraculously gets to his feet and jumps back into the building, I think. And then he gets really, really dizzy. And then, the sun comes out, and the birds sing, and they all live happily ever after the end.
And that, ladies and gentlemen, is the Extreme Eraser. Roger?
Let me take you on a trip to the local mall where we meet a shopper.
Oh, wow. There are so many cute things in this store. Oh, and look at the line for the changing room. I'm sure glad I brought my portable changing room. Cute.
Thank you. Thank you. It came to me in a vision. A first place vision.
You're up, Diffie. Okay, we come to our final project, the voice-activated pudding dispenser, powered by a milk engine. A milk engine, okay? Would the inventors care to demonstrate?
Pudding, please.
A milk engine is insanity. Such a thing could never work.
Well, I think we've got ourselves a winner. Officer Cobb?
Oh, I am the king.
Milk engine.
Well, looks like old Rupert Duffy's not moving after all.
I'm really glad, Phil.
Me too.
So, tennis tomorrow?
Oh, absolutely. You're going down.
In your tennis dreams?
Oh, Keely.
What are you two so happy about?
Hey, congrats on winning. You have no idea what this loss means to me.
Something really weird's going on with you, Diffie. I beat you. You're all happy-do. I don't get it, but I will. I'm watching you. I'm watching you.
I just want to say, in my defense, at the very last moment, I came up with my own original short story right there on the spot.
Oh, let me guess. Something, the end.
Hey, that's not fair. There was at least 2 more somethings in my story.
Well, I've come up with a punishment that I think is fair and just.
Clipping Curtis's toenails?
A no less than 50-page synopsis of a work of cinematic genius. Put them on.
My Summer in the Country trilogy!
Every day I have to hide who I really am. Every day I have to jump through hoops to cover up the fact that I'm from the future.
Please.
I'm from the future, and I'm proud.
An all-new Phil of the Future, next Sunday at 7:30, 6:30 Central on Disney Channel.